What's good, good people? Welcome. Thank you for joining us. You are where you are supposed to be. You are watching the big picture. I am Mario Cordell along with D Lake, Moski, and J Hugh. You are with us for the maiden voyage, y'all, the first episode. Before we get everything going, let's go ahead and introduce everybody. D Lake, go ahead and start with yourself.
Yeah, it's your boy D Lake. Represent Lakeland, Florida. 727 raised me. 863 made me, aka Big D Lake, aka D Lake, aka Big Sexy, aka all that, man. I'm here for the foolishness, I'm here for the realness, and I'm here to keep this thing popping.
What up? It's your boy Moski, hailing from Battle Creek / Detroit, Michigan. You know, that Wolverine, that block him, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'm AKA your mother's lover. Nah, I'm married like a mud, but you know, I just had to have an AKA because D Lake had an AKA.
All of them. Like, we can't have no more. They're all gone.
I guess I'll go ahead and slide in there. It's your boy J Hugh, JHOU, pronounced like Hugh, like the color. Originally from Columbus, Ohio, home of the Ohio State Buckeyes. You know, all we do is win, no matter what. I got a little rapping, little producing, little razzle. You know, I'm jack of many trades. I like to say king of many trades. I done grew up. But I'm here just be unapologetic with myself and try not to curse.
Ooh, that last one. Try
my best.
And back up here, y'all, Mario Cordell, born and raised in the great state of Georgia. Really with me, photographer by trade, videographer by trade, husband by ring. So many things I could say. I can't say any AKAs because, again, that was already taken, and plus my wife a Delta. So, with that being said, y'all, we're going to go right into it. You are with us for what is going to be entertaining, informative, and most of all, real. That is what Big Picture is. That is what Plus Positive wants to give you, and that's what we're about to do. With all that being said, fellas, let's go right into today's show, all right?
Okay.
So, first episode, why not just kick everyone right in the face and just pretty much talk about something that everyone kind of looks at. So we've called it, in all the production meetings, in between the sheets. What it really is a four-letter word we can't say on this show. But, you had to count which 4 letters. And there's 3 more letters. It's actually a 7-letter word.
At least 2.
Yeah.
Because I don't put a G on mine.
Yeah.
I'm a gangster.
So it's somewhere
saying?
between 4 to 7 letters, depending on, I guess, like region.
French. Yeah, I think you know how French. You know how they do that little
the accent. Right. Boom. So, with that being said, I'm trying to think where do we even start with this? Like, do we 2 adults share a special type of hug? D-Lake, what you got for us?
I had a question to start it off.
What's that? What we got?
All right, so this is Big Picture. We are some bigger men, you know what I'm saying? We ain't no teeny boppers, you know what I'm saying? We ain't no little slim thugs, right? So
something to hold on to.
In your mind, do you feel that you do it better than a small guy can do it?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you why I believe
that's what
that.
I'm saying. And why? Why?
Because I am a bigger guy, and I feel I got a point to prove, and I'm gonna prove that, mug. No matter what it takes, I'm there. I do what I got to do, by any means necessary, however long it takes. Ain't nothing
just
to me.
Malcolm X the booty, huh?
Oh, nah. Mike Tyson. You know what I'm saying?
I'd go with Malcolm X. Don't be Mike Tyson.
Well, Roy
It was
Jones. Can I do Roy Jones?
No.
Do it big then.
Well, I'm giving it to you 55 minutes straight. No chaser.
Hey, man.
Sweaty and all. Hit my wife up, Nikki Lynch. Ask her. Slide in her DMs and say, big guys do it better. 57 on the weekend.
Talk your talk.
Wait. I'm not even gonna do the math on that.
Yeah, that was a lot.
I'm not gonna do the math on that. I'm just let that
That
go.
was definitely a lot
Right.
of math right there.
Go.
I guess it's because you got. I don't know. I'm gonna let that go.
Maybe he counting the hours.
That's what it is.
Because
That's
his
what
thing
it
is
is.
3 days
That's what it is.
on the
Oh
if
man.
you count Friday.
All I'm gonna say is just go ahead and turn off the play clock. That's all I gotta say. That's it. Just turn off the play clock.
All right, don't worry.
That's all I
about
gotta
it.
say.
All right, I'm gonna kick it off with. All right, in between the sheets, you know, women are more emotional. You know, guys are wham bam, thank you, ma'am. Why is that? Why is it that the men want to hit it and quit it, and then the female is like, you know, we need to be walking down the aisle, but the man is like, let me hit it a couple more times. What's the disconnect?
It's a saying that I had. It was a meme that I had seen that I think at least gives an answer for me. Well, like you have a master key that can open many locks, but nobody wants a lock that don't work. You understand what I'm saying? So it's okay for you to open up a lot of doors, but it's not okay for them doors to just be falling off the hinges. You know what I'm saying? You want to keep your door secure to your home, cause that's gonna keep it nice and warm. Ain't no cold air getting in there. And ain't no unwanted visitors
Nobody's just
coming
kicking
to
the
them.
door.
But they don't.
Right.
Everybody ain't got that key. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? You can't just remake that key. You know what I'm saying? But it's good to have a key to get in a couple different locks when you need to. You know what I'm saying? I hope I did that pretty well.
The more you know.
You know what I'm saying?
That was perfect.
You know, I just be looking at memes every now and then. I'm very well informed. You know, I know what I be doing out here. I did a lot of training, a lot of practice. You know what I'm saying? A lot of research. You know the ins and outs about building a house.
Nah, but
I honestly forgot the question.
but for real, man. To be real, like he said, the women in emotion and the disconnect with men in emotion is I think it's just the way we was raised as little boys. You know, little girls are more. You try to keep them as precious and as innocent as long as you can. Like I have a daughter, and I hope she stays the same way till she at least 45. But as a young man, by the time you 6 or 7, it's time to get out there. Go fall out of a tree, go do something, go learn. We do different stuff as a man. And so, and our emotions are taught to be withheld. Like, stop all that crying, you a little boy. Girls cry like that. Stop all this, stop all that. So, with being a woman raised up, you daddy's princess until you die, till your father leaves. So he don't want you to go out there and get hurt. He don't want you to get scars. He don't want you to do nothing. But I want my son to get scarred up, beat up. You know what I'm saying? Hold him emotionally. So I think that plays a part in that disconnect when it comes to sex. When it comes to those, you know what I'm saying, those intimate settings, and when you're trying to do it, because we can knock 10 down in one day, in a week, and have no emotional attach. But on the flip side, when we do get that attached and that woman does it to us, we get crushed.
Yeah, boomerang.
Oh yeah, boomerang. It's over.
Easy.
It'd be over.
So,
like, when I think about it, it almost kind of goes back. We're a little bit more, I guess I'll say, primitive with how we look at things. Like, I can remember, like, what it was like, and even before, like, without me, there's an episode of South Park where, you know, one of the girls in the class, like, you know, she starts to develop, and the boys notice it, and they start turning to cavemen. Like, hey, real talk, just go, like, you know, arcade cavemen, like, ata. Like, it's hilarious because it's real, because I think back to when I was younger, and you start noticing girls, it's like, oh, like, something kind of clicks with you, and, you know, from then it's like it's done, it's over. Like, you know, oh, you don't notice girls, it's rap. So we're wired a little differently because we don't look at it like, you know, an emotional thing. It's more of just a primal reaction. And I think that's, you know, I'm not sure if women have that same instinct in the same way, but I know with us, or at least with me, you know, it's kind of just like, you know, more like, you know, natural, just primal.
Like almost like a rite of passage type of deal.
Right.
Nah.
Like
if you do have that, okay. If you say, all right, I'm gonna take this emotional ride with you. Nah, after the sheets, after we done did our thing, we still gotta, talk to each other.
Mhm.
Now, what if, after the sheets, y'all laying around talking, and you really see what she's about. Like one of my homeboys, he said he went out with a girl, and they got on the political subject. He said he, was going to vote for Bernie Sanders, and she was like, "Didn't he just used to play for the Lions?" So that was a little.
Well, at that point, you can't take it back. It's done. Like it's like, well, right. Thank you for coming by, I guess.
So what do you do when your mental was like,
when you don't challenge anybody's mental, it is what it is. It's that act, and then it's done. And men have that. I don't know what is it. We had that, like, she can be dumb as a box of rocks. I know I'm not going to do nothing but one thing with her, and I'm done. But when you do get that connect, then that's when it elevates to something else. But like you said, she calling Bernie Sanders Barry Sanders.
Yeah, you see, I couldn't.
I already know what time it is.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
Ain't nothing you can do for me.
Yeah, like
on the
it had to be more red flags before that one came out.
Yeah.
Ain't no way you got that confused. Ain't no way.
I've always had this thing where it's like I could never smash stupid chicks. I just couldn't do it because I always had this fear of getting a stupid chick pregnant. And that was like really like one of my greatest fears. Like if I got a stupid chick pregnant, because I'd be stuck with that for 18 years, and there's a 50% chance that the child could be stupid. So not only would I be stuck with this stupid chick, I could have a stupid kid, and that was like a fear for the longest. I don't have that problem no more. But what I'm saying is, like, out there in the streets, it was like I do like small little IQ checks on chicks. Like it was like I didn't care how bad you was. If I couldn't talk to you and have like a basic conversation with you, I can't do it. Like,
I had a homeboy who, if you had a corn on your toe, he was like,
he boomeranging. He pulling the sheets up.
Yeah, I'm not Diddy with it.
I don't want to talk about feet, because that's a whole other little thing.
Yeah,
that's a whole little culture.
Yeah,
with that, like it's serious.
So
with this fetish stuff,
I don't. That's a whole nother.
It's a little scary to me.
We don't have time.
What people will be willing to do.
So I got a question. So, and I got a lot of homeboys. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of smaller guys, right? So when they talk about women, it's like it's nothing. Right? So my thing with it is, as a big guy, I think I'll just say me, when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, that 4-letter word, but when it comes to the other side of it, I think we take more pride. Because, all right, when I come into a situation, right, I'm already coming in, okay, I'm a big guy, so I'm going to try to be as gentle as possible. I'm already big. I'm going to try to make sure that I'm doing everything that I can, because I'm a bigger guy, to make sure that everything is right. You know what I'm saying? I think we take more pride in it. I got a smaller homeboy, they disrespectful to the women, like when it comes to like stuff like that. I think big guys, like you said, because you're trying to prove a point, they already see you as a big guy, so I'm going to come in with my best foot forward. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to try to please you. I'm going to try to do whatever I need to do. And another thing I think big dudes do that I hear, I think we communicate more and we ask more what a woman likes than what with smaller guys. They just get right to it. I know a lot of guys, I ain't asking nothing. I'm doing what I do, and I'm getting up out of there.
Because a little Napoleon syndrome.
Yeah.
But I also think they get like a luxury of that, because I feel most women go for that tall, dark, and handsome, like more of like a cookie cutter type of dude. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, your little homie, he got a whole bunch of just coming at him. So he can just do like, I don't care. Your friend coming over here or whatever, they coming over here. I don't have to give you that type of attention. Somebody like us, we may not get that opportunity as often. So I think that's why we take a little more of a more secure route to secure our ways of how we make things happen.
Right.
Smile at the camera.
Every now and then, it's like, hey, ladies, if you're watching this audition,
that's all. You know what I mean?
My name is Jay Hugh. And
now as big man doing your thing, how do y'all prevent from like sweating on top of her and just.
Oh no, she
You
gonna
know,
take
that's
that L.
the cash
I'm
is-
putting in work.
As a cat,
You
oh,
gotta
yeah.
accept this.
That right there is just gonna come with it. 'cause
I'm just saying.
That's part of the
You
game.
know what I'm saying?
I'm just
Sweat on
saying.
me. I
I
don't
seen
care.
little guys come out of the room sweating,
Right.
going crazy. So it just depends on.
Just saying, heavy
What's
is the head
going
that wear the
on?
crown. Like
Hey,
heavy is the head.
If
that
I
wear
didn't sweat, it
that
was
mean you
trash.
putting in work.
Right.
It was
Real
trash.
talk. Yeah.
If I ain't sweat, you trash.
Yeah.
A good work, I mean, a good sweat mean you putting in work, just like in the gym. If you ain't sweating, you ain't working.
Pretty much.
Exactly.
What
I
about
need
a
to-
what about an older gap, like a 15, 20-year gap?
I think for any of us, if we got like a 15, 20, like older or young, because the thing is with us, it would have to be older.
older woman.
Okay. 'cause
I love
see,
older
I love-
women.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I done, man, before
It's
I got
less
with my
games.
girl, I've been with a
Yeah.
couple older women. I love the older women because, to be honest, they know exactly what they want. They ain't out here with the talk game and the yin yang, the back and forth, and oh my God, hey, you do this, do that, do this, do that, do that, and we good. Oh, okay, I
Bad.
like that.
Now I don't understand the older men with the 20-year-old.
Cause they weak. If you ask me,
No,
that's
that's
a weak thing.
That's called Viagra. That's what that's called, Cialis and Viagra.
But
they,
mentally,
as soon as they get it, they run to a younger.
That's
As soon as they
midlife.
get the pill.
you 32, like conversation wise, what can a 21-year-old?
well,
What can y'all talk about?
okay, well, same thing with me when I was 21. Matter of fact, when I was 18, I talked to my first woman who was like 30. The thing is, it depends on how mature you are. She said, you're very mature to be in high school. Like, she like, where you getting this from? Like, I'm like,
No dude ever says that though when they talking to a younger
They-
chick.
they-
It's never
I'm
about
just
that.
saying.
never the other
Never
way
about that,
around.
though.
It never
but
is. No dude
it's like
is
it's like this minute because they not looking for that.
Right.
When they
Right.
get them blue pills, that's what I'm
Right.
saying. It's the blue pills.
them
It's
blue
bright,
diamonds.
They going for the quick thing. You know what I'm saying? They want to.
Other heads in charge.
Nah, you might be wanting too
Exactly.
much. You might want this. You got stand. Oh, you ain't got no standards. Come in. Let me give you these 4 hours.
No, but
that's all they want.
even when cats is like
Football?
25 and they talking
Run
to chicks
it.
that's like 18.
Nah,
Like you don't
see,
do
yeah,
no blue
that's-
diamond
yeah, that's
then,
too
so that's
much.
what I'm just saying. It's like it's
Picking her up from high school,
right. No, because I used to hate that. Like, you know, we be in high school, we trying to get at these girls, and then, you know, her 25-year-old boyfriend drive up on campus and just, like, go take her somewhere. And I'm like, you know, ain't this illegal? Like, what is
Right.
you doing? Like,
Right.
I used to hate that.
It was.
Like,
it
what
was
are you
I
doing
used
with
to
your life when you got to
hate
come
that.
up to the high school?
I'm like, bruh.
But sometimes that could be just them not being checked on by the women they age or older. So they have to just, because I done had stories where the young girl say, he's so immature, he 40. Like, he act like a child, he 40. Like, what?
Because he always mess with them young
You
chicks.
busy,
Exactly.
yeah.
So
You know what I'm saying? He
you
has-
know
he
a
has been
40-year-old
challenged.
woman ain't checking for him. She looking at him like, boy, if you don't get your young acting self out of here.
Talking about, I already
So-
got a kid to raise. I don't
Yeah,
need
I ain't
another one.
raising-
Sounding
Right.
like K. Michelle.
Yeah.
It's hard for me because my daughter is 19,
Oh,
about to be
Right.
19, so I can't even imagine.
Right.
You know,
Hey,
hollering at
license
her.
to carry.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would be highly upset.
There's nothing in common.
I would be highly upset if I had a daughter that fell for an older gentleman, just because I already feel that you plotting.
Yeah.
That's just how
Yeah.
I think. Like, 'cause I feel, especially as a man, you supposed
Who would
to
Thanksgiving
more
be like at
dominant.
your crib?
Short.
So boy, you're eating downstairs. Well, you be eating at the little kids' table, since that's how you get
Right.
these little
So,
Fisher Price to have your knees messed up when you sitting down. I'm shiesty. Don't. Mm-mm.
So let's I want to flip it. All right, we've been talking about us, about the guys.
Right.
Let's talk about the women. You know what I'm saying? Our big, beautiful women, whatever you BBW, whatever you want to call yourself, voluptuous, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's been like over the years. I'm 32. For years, I've always heard, and big girls are just the nastiest things on earth, and this and that.
Right.
And do you see that as hate, or is it just because they either know how to keep a man, they know what they're doing, or is it, you know what I'm saying, just hate from smaller women?
I think it's the same reason why we feel we got to put in work, because they feel like they got to compete
Yeah.
with the more picture perfect, what seems to be what you would think your average man would want, that Beyonce or whatever. But it's a still of a I think all dudes like a freak. If you gonna whatever, don't nobody want nobody gonna be sitting there just. Nah, you gotta. We need some action.
I call my wife Kroger because I be like eating the groceries like every night.
I don't know if they got Kroger's down here.
Yeah, they do.
They
got a bunch of them.
Yeah, it's a lot of Kroger's.
Oh my God.
And Sprouts and Publix and Whole Foods. I almost want to throw the commercial, but
Nah, not yet. But
he just throwing little shots. He know he about
man.
to get on. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to find me one I can throw my little shots at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just throwing out in the universe.
So big
But
girls.
my DM's open. J Hugh Fly Music.
So big girls.
Yeah.
We're talking about big girls.
Go big girl. What you
gonna do? So it's already over. First episode. It's already over. It's done.
We in there.
But on that, let me finish it. There's actually like the reason big girls, and you can see it, they talk about it all the time, they get mad is because the other guys, the smaller guys, they love them. When I tell you they love them, but they're so ashamed of what society's going to say because they've been with a bigger girl. Like, I know, and I got homeboy. You can do that. You big dude. You know what I'm saying? You muscular dude. You play football. You can talk to a small girl. You talk to a big girl. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. I mean, you can talk to whoever you like. But big girls, they get mad because this dude will be in their inbox. They'll be on their phone. When they see him in public, I don't know her, but you love you. If that's what you like, what's wrong? You ashamed. And so now it's a trend of they getting called out. Like. You up in my bed every night, but you on here, you out in public with this one, but you come to me when you need something and all this. So
you just go on Instagram and look at all the like thick chick pictures. You just scroll on the comments.
Oh man, they under there.
Thirst. They out there.
But
what's funny, something I noticed because my wife a big girl, and it's like when we're out, I look at how other women look at us, and when I tell you that the skinny chicks be so in their feelings and they so mad, and it's like it's funny because like for a second I used to think my wife would be just making this up because she'll be like, you didn't hear her? I was like, what did she say? She was like, how she end up with him? She probably pay all the bills and do this. It's like, why I gotta be all this? Why can't it just be that?
Why can't we just love
I just love my chick.
Exactly.
I mean, she's just a big girl. It's cool. Even if she wasn't, she still is who she is. It's like, it trips me out because it's so much, like, insecurity within people. And they feel like they got to project that on other people.
Yeah.
And it's funny seeing that and noticing that.
That ain't nothing the skinny chick can do for me. I call them A cup annoying, B cup boring, C cup cute, D cup damn you fine.
Bars. I don't discriminate. You know what I'm saying? I believe we all need love. J Hugh Fly Music.
But but when you ran the gambit, you know what I'm saying? I'm short, tall, big, voluptuous, whatever you athletic, whatever. I've ran the gambit. I've had all, and I can tell you, my girl is not a small girl. She's not a big girl. She's in the she's in the medium range.
Right.
And that's probably as small as I go as far as somebody that I'm with, because you know what I'm saying. I think big girls have the most confidence in the world, and that is so attractive to me. So, big girls, man, keep that confidence up, man. I love y'all. Y'all keep doing what you're doing.
He was about to say big girls hit me up. Then he thought about it. I can't.
I was
confident.
He was trying to make thing I could do.
Hey, get out my mind, man.
But
we're gonna save it. Hashtag big girls winning. We're gonna save it like that. Hashtag big girls winning.
Bong.
Do we have to throw to commercial? We do have to throw to commercial. And when we come back, we're gonna introduce y'all to 5 more minutes. Stay right there. Big picture. We'll be right back.
It's your boy Mo Ski, and I'm going to introduce you to a segment called 5 More Minutes. And we're just going to take 5 minutes to talk about anything pop culture / social media. And since we're on the topic of just in between the sheets and thick girls, skinny girls, online, offline, I just want to take a brief moment and get into my feelings about these cats that send DMs of their Johnson, of their penis. Brothers, stop doing that. It's not getting you in between the sheets. You giving the female all the power. Now she can take that picture and just blast you all over social media. So, to my panel, what do y'all think about the DM of the penis?
It's stupid. It's kind of real stupid. I promise, if I go on, listen, look in the camera. If I go on Instagram one more time and see one of my homegirl blasting somebody, I'm going through the oh, come on now, really? Take that down, please. Stop. They don't like it. They do not like it. They don't. Stop. They just don't like it, and it's stupid. They blast y'all every day. Stop.
What's the name? What's your handle?
Yeah, like I'm trying to think, where do I go with this? Because I've never sent them to strangers. Like, and it's like I never DM. Yeah, I just never have. No, not just random chicks like, hey, I'm in your DMs. Hello, like, nah, it was never that.
She way in Cali.
Right.
You in Georgia.
You gotta be strategic.
Right.
You can't be like, hey, what's up? Bing. Nah, you gotta rub it in. Maybe get on the phone, actually talk to her. See what it's like, see if that actually works. Because some chicks do like that. Yeah. In the middle of the day, like if y'all already have that rapport,
y'all got that,
you know what I'm saying? And bong, what's happening? You know what I'm saying? When I get off,
but see,
you know what I'm saying?
He ain't talking about those. He talking about perverts.
Nah,
see, he talking about
but you pervert. Like you already know. Like it ain't worked before, cuz.
Big booty 99.
You crazy?
You see her,
you
and
keep
he
doing
like,
the same thing. Nah, first off,
that's just being a
never holler at the big booty Crystal that got 1 million followers. You already lost.
You lost.
You already lost. She getting 1 million.
Right.
It's 1 million a day.
Right.
She get a new one every day.
Right.
If you ain't got the most pristine Brian Pumper type, you know what I'm saying, boy,
and listen,
it ain't gonna work in your face.
Men,
no,
women are not us. Because if they send it to you liking that. We different. We animalistic. You know what I'm saying? You send it to me. Oh, okay.
It's on
they
the podcast.
different. They different creatures, man. You gotta know when to do it. Like my boy said, be strategic. And if you got that rapport, try to send it to her phone. Social media, the internet. You don't want your thing all over the world.
That's the only way. That's the only way I condone Snapchat. Because it'll get rid of it in 24 hours.
But they do.
Screenshot.
They can't screenshot that.
That's why you gotta know who you're doing it with. You know what I'm saying? Some they ain't that savvy. You feel what I'm saying?
And you know when they screenshot it too. So if you want.
Oh, all right. Oh, you playing games.
Okay. The moral of the story is, don't send your pictures of your junk to strangers.
All right?
Just don't send it.
Build a little rapport, man. Yeah. That's all.
Try
to FaceTime first.
I saw a chick put somebody on blast a couple weeks ago. She said, "This is not cute." And by the way, whose shoes are that are taking the picture? Like,
oh wow,
it was a picture of some Converses.
Wow.
Hey dog, do me a favor.
Like, yo.
No. If you got your homeboy, take your little pics of your manhood. Y'all on another level.
Y'all are too close.
You
too close.
I don't want no friends that close. No friends that close.
It's only a matter of time for y'all broke back.
Right. Yeah.
That's too close.
Yeah.
The moral of the story. Stop doing it. Let's give the biggest L to all these thirsty cats online.
Boo. And they homeboys taking their pictures.
Oh, definitely.
You double
They
L.
get double.
You got a super L. You ain't got no self-respect. I got you, dog. Hold on.
That's love.
Back up.
I don't want that type of love.
Let me get the light. Back up.
I got you, bro.
Lean your back.
Putting filters on it is
like little butterfly.
That is 5 more minutes.
Hey, this is D Lake, and I'm coming to you with a segment that we're going to have. It's called Plus Positive Moment. I'm going to give you a message, positive quote, something like that to put some positivity in the atmosphere. And today, since we've been on the subject of women and love and sex, whatever you want to call it, I want to talk to my ladies. Ladies, one of the most beautiful things, one of the most sexiest things you can have about yourself is confidence. Keep that confidence on 100 and you'll attract any man in this world. Confidence can be one of those things that can get you to the top, and not having it can keep you at the bottom. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man that loves women. I love everything about a woman. Eyes, lips, hips, thighs, everything, down to your feet. But if you don't like yourself, no one else will. So today, look in that mirror, make sure you got that confidence. Walk your walk and talk your talk. This D Lake, and this been your Plus Positive Moment.
Thank you for tuning in to that first episode of The Big Picture. Be on the lookout for more. Don't forget to follow us on all the social medias at Plus Positivity and the website pluspositive.org. Catch you next time. I'm in my DMs.